Other Ubos staff may be called upon to also respond to some of these issues. Thank you. The floor is ours. Yes. Could I have somebody move the mic, please? I need a hand from a Ubos staff. Was your arm up wrongly? Oh, you're requesting for something. Okay, please, any comments? Feel free. Are we ready to implement? Do we have whatever it takes for us to implement? Do we have any worries? Yes, I'm hearing a yes, but without an arm. Kindly put up your arm. Yes, we have an arm there.
I think I can talk. I'm with the product. Mine is just one thing about the funding of the as we are all aware, we have already finished 2 years of MDP. And as I'm talking, we are entering the last year, starting July. When can Ubos help to mobilize funding to NDA for statistics development? Because currently, I think this is one of the biggest problems we have. We have completed strategic plans for statistics for the ministry. What is needed is the funding. When can the funding be obtained to NDA?
Before you take the mic, kindly let's have his name and his MDA.
No, sorry, I did not introduce myself. I'm Paul James from the Ministry of ICT.
Okay. Yes, do we have any more issues? Any more comments? Any advice? Yes, we have more hands up at the back. For the person managing online, do we have issues raised?
My name is Lillian Natkunda. I work with Ministry of Water and Environment. I think I should have put my question forward when the Minister of Finance is here. One of the reasons statistics is suffering in MDAs is the fact that the activities that actually support statistics and data collection and everything else that comes with statistics is those. First of all, there is no such a budget line called statistics production, where you're going to put money to facilitate production of statistics. So the activities that we actually find ourselves putting funds to facilitate statistics are activities that are, whenever there is need to reduce or cut down on budgets, these are activities that are candidates for cuts. So what does that mean? That at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to say, go and take out, do a survey, or go and collect data to support the activities that are spelled out in these plans that we have put forward. I think, and if all this end in, one of the reasons we are not able to report on the indicators is because we've not been able to produce data. We've not been able to take surveys and be able to collect data that would support the indicators that we're supposed to report on. So I don't know what is going to be a solution for this to make sure that if we have put funds forward, the little that there is on these activities, they are kept there. There's going to be such a time when we have a budget line that specifically handles data production. Thank you.
Thank you, Lillian. The next one, we still have 2 more there and 1 here. We shall take 5 at a time. I have 2 so far.
Thank you very much. My name is Bernard Sabiti. I'm an independent researcher, but also working in civil society. Thank you for this event. My question regards to the extent to which the Bureau is genuinely willing to embrace non-official data sources or new data sources that are not traditionally collected. I can see you recently launched the Citizen-Generated Data Toolkit, which is a very good thing and a good beginning, but still it is only on gender statistics. How about the rest of us who are involved in other sectors or other areas, governance, poverty? We have not been given guidance on how all this rich information and data that we collect as non-state actors, how it can feed into the national statistical system. The second point is about data access of Ubos data. I think it is still complicated, especially if you are somebody outside the government. If you are in academia or an independent researcher, it is still unnecessarily complicated to access Ubos data. For those who may be unlucky not to know people inside Ubos or have easier access, I think official statistics should be open by default, especially raw data or this data that follows the surveys that you do, micro data, is still a bit difficult to access. Then the third one is, I think Ubos, like many NSOs around Africa, somehow are still not trustworthy of these new data sources like big data. As the minister said, all the statistics is basically giving way to new ways of capturing statistical information. I know Ubos mentions the willingness to embrace new sources of data, including big data, and I think there is something mentioned about that in a PNSD, but in reality, at least from my own experience, there is still a little bit of skepticism to these new data sources by most traditional NSOs. I believe, as the minister said, given is the reality we are living in, there should be a little more willingness and openness to embrace those new data sources. Otherwise, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Bernard. And the fifth one, we have another person on the same table.
Yeah, thank you. William Epiaka, working with National Planning Authority. System